What is up, guys? Jeniah here again to talk to you guys about tobacco and the environment. First off, guys, I want to jump into saying, hey, what's up? I've missed you guys since our last video. I know I haven't seen you guys in what feels like a long time now, but I'm ready to jump back into it and start talking to you guys and bring some awareness about what tobacco does to our environment. There was a study founded in 2016, 4 years ago, about to be 5 now that we're jumping into 2021. 5 years ago now, that 1,030,640 cigarette butts were cleaned up from the ocean. Now, this makes up only about 24% of debris that's actually cleaned up and removed from the oceans, and the other 76 is not recovered or ever able to be cleaned up because, you can't find it. It's the ocean, it's a vast ocean. It's very big. But if you guys think about that, only 24%, and already that's 1,030,640 cigarette butts, guys, and this was 5 years ago. Imagine now, jumping into 2021, how much more cigarette butts there are in our oceans. That's insane what it's doing to our wildlife, to sea turtles, sharks, other animals like that. It's just literally insane, guys, just the amount of cigarettes that are being recovered, and that's not even including Juul pods, Juuls, puff bars, all of those other dangerous chemicals that are harbored in those devices. And I think it's very important that we shed light on that, because a lot of people have been littering these items and throwing them everywhere, and they don't have any regard for the environment around them. They think, oh, it's fine, nothing's gonna happen to it, it'll be picked up eventually, or it'll get swept away. And that's not true at all. The reality is that when it does get swept away, it'll go into the ocean, it'll harm our sea turtles, our creatures, our animals that make up the earth, and essential animals that we need to survive on, such as bees. Smoking harms bees, and bees are very much needed for pollen, because if anyone's seen the bee movie, everyone knows what happens when bees don't go and fertilize other flowers and make pollen and make honey, and all of these things happen, and life in parks will begin to die down, and flowers will wither, and trees will die, and grass won't be the same anymore because the bees aren't doing their job. So that just shows you that when one factor in the environment is being affected, that it affects not only them, but it also reflects the rest of the chain, which will eventually lead to us. And if we're the ones starting the problem with littering these things, we need to be able to stop this, and we need to be able to put a stop and say, hey, you know what, this isn't what we need to be doing. We need to be picking it up. And to those people that are smoking these harmful things that are hurting our environment, we need to bring more awareness to them and show them what other alternatives there are, and how to safely dispose of these substances so that they don't affect others and ourselves as well. So guys, a study came out recently that said approximately 1,312,000 pounds of litter that contain toxic chemicals were reported being disposed of or otherwise released from tobacco facilities in 1 year. Now, if you guys think back to it, you're like, oh, that's only 1 year. Well, let's go back to the very first tobacco company that was ever established. This company was established by Pierre Lorillard, and this was established in 1760. 1760, guys. If you guys do the math and calculate it, that's approximately 261 years ago. So if you multiply 1,312,000 by 261, imagine the number that you're gonna get. Let's do the math right now. 1,312,000 pounds of litter every year. So if we multiplied that times 261, which is the amount of years it's been since 1960, which was the time when the first tobacco company was ever first established, we get 342,320,000 pounds of trash littered every year. Every year. Can you believe that? 342,432,000 pounds of litter and 261 years of all of these toxic chemicals that are being released from tobacco facilities. Guys, this is insane. This has to be one of the prime reasons why we get the ozone layer. This is what causes those things. This is why we need to be more considerate of what we're doing and the toxins that we're releasing out into our environment. I mean, this is our planet. This is the only planet we have. We don't have a planet B. With that being concluded, guys, I want to say peace, and I'll see you guys next vlog, because you guys are the best and I love talking to you guys and teaching you guys, or bringing you guys some refreshers that you guys may have forgotten in the past. So with that being said, I'll see you guys next vlog, and like always, I love you guys. You guys are the best. Peace.